And we're back. We're ready to ask two angry people on a boat about everything. What do you think about me?
My name is Kate Walker.
My name is Kate Walker.
I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very new to me.
Lawyer, good job.
This entire
Earn lot of money.
thing is just very strange to me.
No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. There's worse.
Lawyer always ask a lot of money.
Can we change the subject, please? I really don't want to go down this road.
Your lawyer, me insensitive stereotype.
You know, it's kind of hard when I have experienced nothing for... Okay, so we were playing for 45-ish minutes. No, maybe closer to 40 minutes. And nothing happened. And this is the first dialogue, and it's like, funny quip about lawyer. Like, you gotta give me something to contrast with. Because if it's nothing versus quip, it's kind of hard.
Yep. So you're like me. Birds just passing through. I'm
Birds is a metaphor.
What?
A metaphor.
What did he say?
He only speaks backwards.
No luck for you.
No luck for you.
Help!
I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken.
Broken stuff.
You look like trained people too.
Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
Lock closed. Barge blocked.
But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Porke no? More money for that werk.
Da, it's possible. My husband say we help you if you give money.
Right.
Money can be
And how much do
exchanged
you
for
want?
goods and services.
Chiquante.
He want $150.
Chiquante?
$150? I don't have that
Oh!
That's a lot of
money.
money.
Should you maybe have that
much.
much?
Let me offer you
Kate, I mean-
$75.
That's almost a
Nice.
hotel room.
$125.
Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
What are you trying to buy? They're
You
probably
have
trying to
barge for
buy the
$100.
factory for like
Great, now,
$205.
don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the
Oh
money.
shit! We gotta go find $100.
Gotta get the money.
Wait, we haggled him down to a price for money we don't actually have. It's like,
Do
that.
not have
I have
much
no
money.
money. You have to bring it down, and I won't do a penny more than 100. Oh, you'll do 100. I don't have any money. BRB, LeMayo. That's a stupid way to haggle.
You must really get to see the countryside. Do you know New York at all?
We not understand.
I'm looking
Shut
for a
up,
funny
Kate
little
Walker.
man who is supposed to live in Siberia. Can you imagine that?
Kate Walker,
Siberia.
why are you talking
I
to us
expect
still?
you've already
Go
been
get
there.
$150.
Syberia. No. Too cold. Barge no breakouts.
That is the weirdest. We didn't even say, "Do you know Hans Vorel?" But we're like, "I'm looking for a funny man who lives in Siberia. Have you
Can you
been to
imagine?
Siberia?"
I hope my train isn't too big for your barge.
Jesus, Kate Walker. They're from another country. They're not
Wait.
like...
Wait. I
husband
missed the part. I
say
got that we were
correct.
hiring
Powerful
a
motor.
barge.
I mean,
did
we're not exactly
understand
very
if we're gonna
far
put
from the winding machine, are we?
train-
It's dumb, isn't it? All this effort to go a few yards.
This whole scene is
What are you
stupid,
talking
isn't it?
Okay, I don't understand.
Not
What is a
possible.
winding machine?
No, you know how there was that proboscis that came out of the wall and went into our train and wound it?
I do not.
So,
Like
last-
back in Vorelberg?
yeah, no, Vladiven, yeah. We
Yeah,
had
okay.
to, hold on. We had to go get the key for the train,
Right.
and then we also needed to wind up the train, which required us to use a long probing thing.
Probe Oscars.
Have you gone down to take a look around the station yet? It's amazing. You know, it's full of exotic birds.
Me to my gear, yeah.
We no leave boat. Husband is land sick.
What does that mean? What the fuck is
It's not very
Lansing?
polite of you to
It's
take
a
advantage
euphemism
of my
for
predicament.
drunk,
We could have
Bill.
done favors for each other, for free, out of solidarity.
Father, I lost brick not full. Money, yeah, brick full.
Excuse me?
My husband say need money for leave. $100 not lot for fancy lady like you.
What exactly
You know
is he
a
proposing?
fancy lady like me, really?
Kate
I'll
really
leave
should have
you-
dressed down for this trip to Syberia.
Husband give you $100 for fancy lady like you.
DJ Redwire says this poor attempt at German is killing me. Is that German that it was supposed to be?
It's
I
a
think
poor
it's-
attempt.
I actually thought it was some Nordic language that I just didn't understand. I thought it was like like Dutch or something. Yeah, I had no clue. I just assumed it was somewhere north and east because it didn't sound like anything reasonable.
No, that's fair.
Maybe
Yeah.
they just gave it to an actor in Los Angeles and they were like, be as Russian as you can.
Fucking
Or
hell.
as German as you can.
Be as German as you know how.
What is it?
Huh?
Yeah, Beth
Oh,
says
it's a Panopticon.
the man is German, but the woman is Russian or whatever.
Oh fuck! It's a mammoth.
Where? Oh shit!
Oh,
it's a giant mammoth.
Mayo.
La Mammoth. So my question is this: is this game basically it takes place in the Golden Compass world?
Welcome to Golden Compass World.
Oh, look at that guy back there.
Were there robots in that? I thought it was all animals.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you see the guy in the background? He's chilling
Oh,
out
yeah.
on the left side of the screen.
Oh shit.
It's just a man.
Can you take that golden egg? I mean, that's probably worth $100.
You need to find something that weighs exactly the same as a golden egg.
All right, let's find most of a goose. Let's look for goose entrails.
How about a golden baby goose?
How about a War and Peace? I think weighs as much as a golden egg.
What if you named your kid Warren Peace?
His name would be War and Peace Plot, and you would Google him and find the cliff notes.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Shit!
Wait, there was this game to discover what you should name your kid. How did it go? I think it was, what was it? It was the first name. Like you should name your kid the first name of your father, and then the last name of your mother's maiden name.
The last name of your mother's maiden name?
Yeah. So your father's first name.
In case your mother had a hyphenate maiden name?
No, you know, like if there was a Mary Jane and a John Doe that got married, it would be John Jane Doe would be the name that you should
Good.
name the kid. Yeah.
Good.
So
Oh, no, so wait. The first...
it's the first name of your dad.
What was the mom's name in the example?
What?
What was the mom's name in the example?
In what example?
In the
Example that I give?
Wait.
In
So
my
you're saying
example?
that who,
in the
if
James
a guy
Jane-
named Who and a
No,
woman
'cause
named Where
it's
got married.
John Jane Doe.
And
In
it-
the John
No,
Jane
it-
Doe example, what was the mom's name?
No,
So if the
no,
man's name is Who Is,
No,
and
no,
the
no,
woman's
Bill,
name
Bill,
is
shut-
He was. That'd
Bill,
be Who
why don't you go
Who
dye
he
your bangs
is-
purple
Who Is was.
and let me finish, Bill? Oh no, okay, look,
Purple.
let me tell. Okay, so look. So if it's Mary Jane and John
Mary
Doe,
Jane. Okay, got
yeah,
it.
you
No, I
take
got it
you
now.
take the
I got it
first name of the dad and the last name of the mom, and then you get
John Jane.
John Jane Doe, right?
I
So
was confused because typically the woman in the example
yeah,
is named
no,
Jane Doe.
I know. It's a weird example, but I like to pull fast ones. I like to,
right,
keep
there
you
we go.
alert. So, Sean, if that were
In
the case,
mathematics, they call it actually taking the dot product of the two names.
okay, Sean, what would your kid's name be if that were the case? Where it's father first, mother last, and then you're just basic last name. Bouchard. We already know Bouchard.
Well, it depends on who I'm having the kid with.
Yourself. It doesn't
yourself.
fucking matter. Tell me your dad's first name and your mom's maiden name.
That's
Mush
what your
those,
name would be.
mush those, and then give me a Bouchard.
Okay, so that would be my name. You're asking me what my name would be?
No, your
Yeah.
kid's name. You name your kid. Your kid's gonna have your last name, and then it's gonna have The first name of your kid is going to be the concatenation.
First name.
Yes, and then grandmother's maiden name.
Grandmother's last name.
Yeah.
Grandmother's last name.
Once removed.
Yeah. So
Okay,
what's...
The bottom line is that I'm not going to tell you my mother's maiden name on the internet.
This conversation has been marked as phishing.
Okay.
Let's be careful.
Yeah, well, then make up... Okay.
It's your mother's maiden name, and then the middle name is your social security number. And his last name is a list of all the websites you've logged into in the past year.
What a disaster, man. That sucked. that sucked. Okay, well, let's go with one. Okay, so here. Well, God, if you're not willing to say any last names, I think we're fucked. I think it's like.
Alright, okay.
No. Okay, look. Let me give you a different one because there was like a quiz I saw on Facebook that, of course, has legitimacy by virtue of being a quiz on Facebook, and it was your porn star name is the town you grew up in, and combined with your mother's maiden name. That's what it is.
Okay, well, here we go. I mean, same problem.
Right,
Yeah, no, we can't do it.
Super fishy.
Can we do this one, guys? There's a good one where it's the name, your first name, porn star name, your first name is your pet's name, and then your last name is the name of the street that you were born on or grew up on.
Oh, so I would be Sheriff Sagamore.
Sheriff Sagamore.
Okay.
I prefer this one because mine is Scruffy Southwestmore.
Scruffy Southwestmore.
Oh, come on. All right.
Well, I feel like I got you beat because mine is Shiro Bumpart.
Wait. Shiro...
Shiro Bumpart? Like Bumpart?
I think it was actually spelled with an O, but yeah.
Oh, Bumpart, that's better. Oh, shit. Oh my God! My other name would be Desperado Sagamore, man.
Fucking good.
That's also pretty good.
Oh my God, that is so good. Oh, woo. Well, that was an incredible detour. There's a man by a mammoth. Let's go ahead and talk to him and be like, why? Are you a rector?
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure look really fine. Love your big round eyes.
Who do you think you are?
Hey,
my name's Captain Harassment. I'm here at
Come on, Doll. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
World.
I don't remember ever asking.
Oh, Jesus,
Hey,
did you
don't
bring
play hard to
mace?
get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Wow.
Holy shit! Let's talk to him again.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You
Just who do you...
Hey. Hey.
Listen.
Like, wait, how many of these began with hey?
Hello.
Hey, baby.
Just who do you...
Hey. Hey, don't
So
Listen.
when I was in film school, they taught us to film every dialogue sequence like this from just super fucking far away with the camera, like randomly placed them. We will
Like, put
never know what
something in
that
the
man looks like.
Put something in the foreground, Bella. Just
No.
like people.
No, nothing.
Yeah, no.
Gazebo. Half a gazebo.
What an oddly designed museum exhibit.
There's literally no space to walk past it.
Yes, the inopportunely small hallway exhibit this month will be horses. Horse skeletons of the Paleozoic.
Yeah.
It's,
We have an
not the
excellent
best,
piece.
and
That's
then we have an extra moose that we're going to have to put in the corner.
It won't fit. It won't fit in the small hallway.
No. This is not so bad though. Where are you? Where the hell are you right now?
I'm in the University of Rectors.
Rectorstadt.
Yeah, Rectorstadt.
Maybe this is not a museum where you go to see prehistoric animals. This is a museum being visited by prehistoric animals.
I don't know which way we came from. I guess we can exit this way or some shit? Oh shit. Look how tall these doors. That must be like a 200-pound door, man. No door that tall is a light.
Oh god, the torque on that bad boy. Whoa, hey, cut to these guys are here too.
Are you Erectors?
It's the Hall of
Good day
Judgment.
to you, gentlemen.
Hey baby, do you party?
What do we owe this place? Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend
Did you
to, and
just
our
say
time
as rectors?
is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know
Yes,
the
the
reason for your
Groucho
summons?
Marx contingent.
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go.
The
and not
rules.
remain stationary at a
The
platform.
mysterious rules of
Trains will
trains.
first stop,
Whoa.
then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
You must be
This
spanked,
matter really is
girl. Do you
cause
like
for
to party?
concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
The rules strictly
Very
state that
quick,
hello, you
meaning
must
it's
be
some
going.
sort of mechanical toy.
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall, you know, the wall.
Miss, that
Oh my god,
really
did
is
you
not
see that
a
guy
suitable place for you
angrily,
to go.
like,
Especially for a young
stamping? What is
You
it?
see, Miss,
Pounding?
we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
But not the fine
Protects us
transcription.
from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please.
It's like
believe.
USC.
Winter is
Don't
coming.
have a choice. I must continue my journey.
Second,
Oh my god! Oh man! Okay, for any of you who don't know, we're gonna fill this in. So, the University of Southern California, which I believe is attended by 32,000 students. I believe that's right. It's like 35,000 students, 16K undergrads, 16K graduate students. It's a very large university, just south of downtown Los Angeles. But it's not in a particularly well-reputed part of town. And so USC kind of preaches this idea of like building the community and the area around it and trying to be like, you know, focused on education. I mean, like, there's a lot of like education in the community because there's like this huge stadium that the Olympic Stadium that it was hosted in is where the USC Trojans football is. And, you know, like, of course, the entire neighboring community either walks there, or people park all over the neighborhood and walk in there. So it's like community-centric, but the entire campus has this giant, eerie wall protecting it from the fucking neighborhood. Like, it's just so funny where it's like, one of my first few weeks there, I was like, wandering around the campus to just try to explore and to see what it was like. It's a beautiful campus, really nice facilities. There's like, you know, security guards on golf carts and people, you know, like studying in the grass and stuff. And I couldn't leave because I couldn't find an exit because there was just a fucking scary fence around the whole thing. Oh my god. That was good. That was awesome. So in the past 2 years I was there, they actually hired security guards to just stand in the street corners of all the surrounding neighborhoods to make sure it was safe to walk home at night, which I thought was pretty tight.
They check your ID when you walk in.
That's right.
Wait, but no, I'm talking about like the blocks outside. Like
Oh yeah. They have a cordon of yellow jackets, like
not bees. Like
yeah, surrounding the campus.
They have security bees.
And then when you try to enter the campus, they check your ID.
The checking the ID is new. That did not happen when I attended it.
Yeah, they're escalating.
You just had to have your you had to have your cruiser bike and your
no
fucking Wayfarers on.
Dude,
and you were fine.
When I was in my car, a girl with a cell phone and a latte crashed into my car on her bicycle. Did I ever tell you this?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, no. No, okay, so this is nothing to do with Syberia or why we do this show, but this is important to me. I hate people on bicycles. And I know that some of this is
coming out hard against bicycles.
Is bicyclism, right? It's just general dislike of people on bicycles, but it all stems from USC, where you'd have someone with a bike and the handlebars bent back like that, and it had no speeds, and they were just doing this. And the only break was if you pushed your feet backwards, and they were wearing flip-flops, and they had like a latte and a cell phone that they were texting. They were driving with an elbow, and they had a helmet back like that. They were ready to die, and you know what they were doing? Not looking at the road. They were just on their cell phone, just like.
I don't think it's bicyclists that you hate. I think it's just assholes that you hate.
Is that right?
That's worth investigating.
Those assholes just happen to be on a bicycle.
Assholes on bicycles. Isn't that a Dr. Seuss book?
Well, I mean, so the thing about assholes on bicycles is they get around faster. So maybe.
Yeah, they're cutting corners in a more speedy and apparent way. So, for instance, so I always used to drive to the Chipotle by USC to pick up my lunch because I got a burrito salad with extra chicken and no rice. That's what I did. So I was on this road getting ready to make a right, and the thing that I hate about bicyclists, specifically USC bicyclists, is that they are not a vehicle or a pedestrian. They're whatever lets them do whatever the fuck they want at that moment.
Yep.
So they're in the car lane, and then when it says walk, they just suddenly get on and they just bicycle across the walk thing. And there's a law.
Yeah.
There's a law that says that if you're a car, when you're going to turn right, you must occupy the bike lane when you're going to turn right. Because if I'm going to turn right, I look to see the pedestrians here, I look to make sure there's no cars here, and then I turn right. And a bicycle cannot pass me on the right, because if it is on the road, it is a vehicle and it must get behind. Well, that's exactly what this girl tried to do, where I was like trying to turn right, and I wasn't moving, and she just ran into my car, and I lost it. And she was like, oh my God! And I was just like, what? You hit my car! And she was like, no, you didn't. That's not what happened. And then she just walked away texting.
Did she leave her bike there?
Yeah, it just crashed and just toppled over. She's like, I can't believe you. And then she didn't finish her sentence. She just walked away and rolled down the window. I was like, hey, what the fuck? And she was just like, and she just kept
It was like
texting.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City, where it's just like, you run into
a bad version of it. No.
Like,
that's one of the mechanics that got cut that would be in our game. Like, you can be on a bicycle and hit a car and spill a latte on it. And my window was all brown and shit. I was didn't clean it because I don't care about my car. But
okay, so I'm sure this is the pressing question that all of our viewers have. Where were you turning right on the way to Chipotle? Was it from like 32nd onto Fig? Where's the right turn in that?
I was turning. Okay, so USC campus in the center on the left, right by the Taco Bell. I was turning right onto Vermont, so I could go down to Exposition and take a left.
Right. Oh, and then we would take a left on Exposition from Vermont.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, all right.
So to be clear,
no. But from
was it by
USC,
that? It was by that. It was by where they.
On Vermont.
It was by where they used to be.
No. You take a right.
Objection.
No. You're fucking wrong.
Direction sustained.
You have map amnesia. Allow me to justify. Okay, so if you take a right on Vermont, you're on the west side of campus. So I would turn right onto south. I would go south on Vermont till I had exposition. I would turn left, which meant that I was going east until I hit Figueroa. I wouldn't turn on that shit. I would go right past just to the right.
And you turn right on Vermont, you're going north.
No, I'm going south, motherfucker.
At that point, I would just go to the Panda Express.
You're not at USC then.
I'm bringing up a fucking map right now.
Fucking do it, man. From
yeah, what?
This is so good.
You think I'm full of shit? You think I'm full of shit,
hey,
huh?
Can you take us through a street view of this, dude?
Yeah.
Yes.
Through a street view.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's go to Earth.
Go to fucking Earth.
Okay, prepare to come to fucking Earth, motherfucker.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Prepare to come to Earth, Kate Walker.
Where are you starting?
Okay, so you see here? You see this Taco Bell? See, I'm right here.
No,
this is the intersection.
Give us the real Google Earth street view.
This is the street view.
Get down in there. No,
okay.
Get in there.
Okay.
Get down into the street view.
Wait. Okay,
yeah,
so you're not coming from USC. You're not coming from USC.
No. See, here's USC. So here
we go.
You see,
here we go.
This is
at USC.
No, I was west. I'm on the west side of you. Look at there it is. There's the USC right there. There it is. See where this truck is?
Like
do you see Taco Bell? Do you see Taco Bell right here? Huh?
Starting off campus.
It's a whole adventure game.
A girl she was going right here. You see where this little red she just, and then her bicycle fell by this tree and she walked that way. And then, okay, let's go back to Earth, and then see, I would go right, okay, so I'm going down, I'm going south,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I would turn right here, the train is done, it wasn't when I was there, so I would drive down here, okay, so this is exposition, and there's a really nice garden here, it's a really nice rose garden, but I'm fucking right, we're gonna come back here, and this intersection, it's crazy, really hard to walk across, like 42-second times, couldn't even cross, man. And you see here's Figueroa, I wouldn't cross it, I would go right past to 37th, and I would turn onto Flower, I'd go south, I'd turn in here, and you see right here, that's a garage where I would park, and you know where I would go? Chipotle Mexican Grill.
That's right, I remember that Chipotle.
Yeah, there it is.
It's always hard because there's such a long line.
But I would order.
Order ahead, Bill.
I would order.
I do online order.
So boom, I would.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Did you get gonorrhea or whatever?
I have not.
Well, I didn't actually have sex with Chipotle unprotected, Bill.
Oh, you didn't?
Why? I mean, you're
do
missing
this
out.
than I do.
Hold on, guys. Let's stay on topic. We're talking to rectors, okay?
Okay.
Gonorrhea.
Sorry.
Here I go again. My. Why did I fuck burritos?
Man, we're on a crazy
Doesn't
tangent.
show again. My. Is that just sour cream?
Can Maria hear the stream? Or is it a silent apartment and you have headphones and you're just yelling about gonorrhea?
Yes. Well, also, I mean, this... Yeah. But we know the guy upstairs, so it's fine.
It's okay.
Such a decision is indeed a correct one, as it is in line with regulations.
What's the decision that we made? I forget.
The decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus,
It
your
is a
train will
very
indeed
model
be
of
able
a
to leave.
regulation decision.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Kate.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Oh, they're gonna call you Kate Walker from now on.
Haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
I'm a rector.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat this June 68 exams. The
This is a long
fool turned up
speech
for the oral
about Bill
assessment in
Walker.
jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement.
These guys
It was
seem like
scandalous.
the
Sadly, we have
archetypal
seen worse.
sticklers.
Are
Young
they
people
all
lack
robots?
all
I think they're all
respect of
robots.
traditional values.
Tradition, young lady. one must always uphold tradition.
You must relax, Elxadal.
Are just puppets for what the author wanted to say. I don't feel like they're the heroes of their own stories.
To stop here, but the springs of my train gave up. You see.
To be fair, I don't think Kate Walker is either.
You're not a student.
Oh, Miss Meowza says, "Fun with Bill. That's you, Bill Walker."
Has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
What are we playing?
You don't understand.
They're
I'm
not.
a lawyer
They're
from
not
New York.
robots.
Or rather,
I'm a lawyer
PN,
from
more
New York
precisely.
City, and I'm
My
here to come to
client
your
wants
small
to buy out
town
an old
and try to use my
mechanical
big city
toy
smarts
factory.
that'll
But
get
its
foiled by
heir
your
isn't
small town
actually
ways
dead.
until
Wait,
the
hold on,
end.
Bill. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen to the
Sorry.
shitty dialogue.
I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a
No.
most peculiar
Nobody
tale.
does.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
That's not how that's spelled.
If you should
Kerfuffle is
ever
a
change
word.
your mind.
Meanwhile, in the Phantom fucking toll booth.
It's
I'm,
not. Wait, what is
looking up
kerfuffle? No, because
Kerfuffle.
it should be
To cause a
kerfuffle.
scene or spectacle, according to Urban Dictionary. I don't feel like that's what Urban
No,
Dictionary
it's,
is for.
No, it's kerfuffle. Kerfuffle. Even Google's like, did you mean kerfuffle, man? Because it's fucking wrong, dude.
I
so
do find kerfuffle in the Urdu English Dictionary.
I just want
But
to
we
take
stopped
us back
playing
a little
Mist
here.
Urdu.
So you've
I didn't actually.
No, you have a
But
a cuff.
we have
Can
on
you
the subject
possibly help
of
me out
having
here?
sex with Chipotle.
Miss, your
Hold on, Bill, let me
insistence
just-
is almost verging
Okay.
on indecency.
We
Almost.
cannot constantly be at your disposal.
Almost verging
We have
on.
many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
You fucking summoned
Does
me
the name
here!
Hans Vorelberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah,
Oh,
one of the
shit.
brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorelberg. I remember speaking to him once.
Hans.
I was still a student at the time.
Hans.
He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched
Mammoth
the state of his
passions.
intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Ooh,
How
Vorelberg.
dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My
Cavalier.
assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur.
Can I
with
just
my
say,
father,
guys,
who
it's
was
actually
rector of the
really easy to
university
write
at the time, had
characters
not
like
shown
this.
great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorelberg would have never attended this
But is
establishment.
that...
What
Never
about
have.
the bandstand,
Because
then?
is-
Is that the
does that
work
make
of a
you bad?
deranged mind?
It's
Even
easy
after all
because they
these
have
years,
no.
you are
They're
still
just one
jealous of
fucking
it.
sided.
My
That's
dear
true.
colleagues, I beseech you, let's show
And
some
then, like, the writer
decorum.
thinks
We
they're
have a
really
visitor.
cool for using all these old timey
What do you
words,
want with
and it's
Hans
like
Vorelberg,
not
miss?
cool
Are you a member
because that's
of
the
his
easy
family?
part.
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Mamote.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad?
This is
All
long.
that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Mammoth
Gentlemen,
fantasies.
Gentlemen,
I don't
let's
understand.
try to retain the calm and level-headedness that
Okay.
befits
See,
our position.
they're wordy. That's like their personality trait,
Excuse
and it's
me.
fucking making this
Miss,
into
we
a
find
10-hour
ourselves terribly
conversation.
put out by the presence of your train in our station and by its recurrent immobility.
By its recurrent immobility.
Indeed,
Nobody
the
fucking
situation
says
is very
that.
regrettable.
Exactly.
Your huge
That's-
locomotive is very cumbersome.
That's just wank
A
writing.
train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
The
Berg.
thing is that you know that the
idea
writer
of the
thought this
station
was like really
aviary
funny,
is really
and that's
very
the
original.
sad thing.
It's the pride of our university.
That's what kills me.
One of
Wait,
the specialties
this is
taught
humor?
here is zoology, you
Yeah,
see, and
it
more
is.
particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far away exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
So,
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois? And
Oh
his
my
peculiar
god.
bird?
and his
Seriously?
Valen boys.
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh,
It wasn't
yes,
herpes.
it could have been terribly problematic.
Anyways, don't fucking ask him anything. Just leave. Get the fuck out of
Some
there.
sailors
No.
have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while.
For a
Piss,
while.
piss.
I could work for the money.
She works hard for the money. Piss.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
Nobody
That is
says
right.
confibulations.
We
Are they
confibulate between
deliberately
ourselves.
mispronouncing these
Collegiate
words? Is that
decision
part of
must
the
be taken.
humor?
Sometimes
Quote
they even
unquote
tend to
humor?
each other's
Exposing you in
confibulations.
any way.
Piss, blah, blah.
Why not?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My word, that is a fine idea.
What?
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
A unique
What is
piece
this?
of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
With pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our
And my
automatons
gentles.
no longer have a spring in their step.
Ho,
You
ho,
are
ho.
going to have to be
Ha
resourceful.
ha ha.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in
So how are you guys
Darmstadt,
doing?
And it would appear that
Do you have a good week, Sean, or-
unfortunately lost their
Yeah.
operating instructions.
Let me tell you,
Your
I've
train,
been playing
however,
Dark
is
Souls and it doesn't hurt as
extremely
much as
invention,
this.
So you should be
Yeah,
no
that's-
stranger
Yeah,
to
there you
complex
go.
mechanisms, should you?
Saying something.
We are therefore
Yeah,
counting
I mean,
on your
I,
ingenuity, miss.
We've been
I
having
hope
some
that I
good
can
business
show
deals,
myself
actually.
worthy of your
Raider House
faith
is
in
doing
me,
pretty well,
gentlemen.
I think.
Well, my dear colleagues,
good.
one
Nice.
more
Pretty nice.
university matter nicely titled.
Oh, thank God, bye!
Our
Anyways,
busy chat
Already?
And
That-
Okay,
I
he gave us a
only-
quest and I wasn't paying attention to what it was.
We have to fix the.
We have like a
golden
diary or
egg.
something. Well,
With diarrhea.
Okay, I'm opening up Syberia on Metacritic.
Oh, yeah.
And
Bill,
Syberia.
did you have a story about fucking a burrito?
Burrito fuckers. Eve. So you guys know Eve, right? Anyways.
Yeah.
At some point she said, hope it's not spicy. Capsaicin plus
Capsaicin,
glands
yeah.
/ urethra equals no. Just thought that was worth noting.
Good. Well, I do agree with that assessment. I think that that's probably wise advice.
But the thing is that, you know, dairy cuts the spice, so if you had sour cream...
Okay, fair enough.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, Natura non-facet saltus. Nature doesn't salt facts.
Non-facet. Non-factual saltus.
So I think it's very important to doubt one's initial reactions. Yeah, like
Okay.
there's a quote that I heard recently that really resonated with me, which is, for you to learn something really important, you have to first be offended. if you have
I don't
some,
know if that's true.
if you have
Sorry, go on.
some deeply ingrained piece of knowledge that you haven't even questioned, that's like so far embedded, to learn something that upends that, the very first step in that is being offended, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Like, and I think that's a really interesting thought. Like, many people don't question views that are opposite theirs, especially their really truly held views, so they just get offended and say, fuck that, and they don't stop to think. But if you want to learn, that's that first step. And that really resonated with me in this entire sort of lifelong theme that I feel like I try to embrace, which is doubt what your initial emotional reaction is. That's not true.
That's what I always try to do.
Yeah, that's not true.
Whenever...
That's just some data. That's just some data that's indicating something to you. So I want to share with you an emotional reaction I have, and I want to get your understanding of it. Because I'm doubting it. Is this game bad?
I mean... yeah.
Like...
Okay.
It's not good. I mean, it might be okay if you're playing it on your own and you have a lot of time and you know... Like,
and you don't mind anything.
Yeah,
well,
it might be okay if you're just looking for the good stuff in it.
I mean, I think it does... I think it does some things well. I think that there's a... Whoa, shit. Oh, no. That was just... Okay. That was an interactable book. I think that there's a sense of world building that that is really interesting and original. Like, this is not steampunk. This is not generic steampunk. This is like...
It's gearpunk.
There's something here that I haven't seen before. That this is a world that feels wholly original, and there's a depth to the backstory of it, and it's intriguing. It's got kind of like a Lost-like quality. That there's something mystical that happened with a mammoth. Everybody's obsessed with mammoths, and it's not clear why. There's interesting things in this backstory. I think that the actual story is not executed well, and I think that there are some like really key flaws in the experience design that we are having trouble with, and also the writing. I don't know if it's a translation or if it's just...
Is it translated?
It's inconsistent. Well, I don't know. I guess we decided it wasn't. At one point I thought it was, but let's
just assume it is for its own sake.
There's an inconsistency to the writing that is distracting,
and to the fucking voice acting. It does not sound like professional actors.
So let me try to read this. It's written in a really weird typeface. It says it is.
Jesus
the Yangala cola is a mushroom without stem that has a chewy texture. It is a member of the polypore family and grows exclusively on the, I think that's trunks of certain trees of the Amazonian jungle. While it is edible when young, the Yangala cola has a woody texture and insipid flavor and offers no great culinary appeal. Native Amazonian tribes, however, are very attached to the mushroom. Why they are so fond of the fungus has taken extensive scientific research to elucidate. Biologists...
Is that them right there? Is that the tribes?
Reached the conclusion that the Yongala cola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its acuteness enormously. Amazonian Indian hunters discovered this effect and started using it centuries ago. The Yongala cola is dried and ground to a powder and consumed before the hunt commences. Its effect is instantaneous, and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. Hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, even over great distances.
Yamangala Cola is available in Yamangala Cola Classic, Yamangala Cola Diet, and now the new Yamangala Cola Zero.
Let me mouse over explore this.
Purified 100 says we're gonna need to find that mushroom.
Yeah, I mean it's basically like cocaine, right?
It's a. What's the effect from Left 4 Dead? Where you can see your teammates through walls.
It's like that thing that he drinks in Big Trouble in Little China.
You know where it's you've got like a it's a shader effect. It's like a halo shader that's applied to the character models of your teammates, regardless of whether or not they are occluded. What I'm saying is that everybody in Left 4 Dead is high on this mushroom all the time.
No, that makes sense.
Wait, there's a dude down there.
There's 3 dudes, man.
Oh, I didn't even... And you can't talk to any of them?
No, dude.
Fuck.
Is the idea that this is supposed to be an inhabited place? Because, like, we're just wandering around and everything.
I literally can't tell.
This man I can talk to.
So, there's like a historical world building. Like, there's a.
Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Fuck you, Kate Walker.
Quiet.
I know, right?
We're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
I think there's potential, there's interestingness to the background world, but the world that is actually portrayed is confusing as fucking hell. I don't understand. Is this post-apocalyptic? Is this
like
an abandoned city? Is this just like a underpopulated place?
Most adventure games take place in like desolation or isolation, right? And you're trying to piece together what happened. This is like a half-assed attempt at maybe not isolation, I think.
Not necessarily isolation is the genre it's exploring, I believe.
Not necessarily isolation.
It's shortened to isolation.
Well, let's take a break.
Yeah,
sure.
Can we do that?
Let's take a break. Everyone get something to drink, like a water.
More to drink.
On a break.